Good morning, everybody. Hello. See who is here. Jamie, I'm actually using my tea mug right there, my mug warmer to keep my tea warm during the live. Again, thank you so much. I have been using it all week. It is fabulous. It really does keep my tea quite warm. It really does. Oh, so again, thank you so much. Good morning, Mary Beth. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Lori. Okay, so much to talk about today. So much. Why is that up there? I don't want that up there yet. Give me just a second. There we go. I don't put it up there. I think StreamYard automatically says, I love it. My husband actually gave me one years ago, and I left it at my last out of the home job and forgot to get it back, and they never gave it back to me. And yeah, so thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. And dill pickled eggs. I have to do some canning this week too. I have a lot of beef I want to get canned. Good morning, Carrie. Loved your sweater that you shared in the community tab this past week. It's gorgeous. I'm not a pickled egg person, but good morning, Savannah. Good morning. Good morning. Wow, a lot of you coming in. Lots to share. As I said today, I finally finished my crochet planner that I've been designing that I'm going to share the link with all. Actually, the link is already in the comments at the very beginning here, right there. That is the link that takes you to the planner. I'll show you it all in a few minutes, but I didn't want to forget to put that in the comments. So there it is. We also are going to check out Premier's latest weekly sale. They also have a brand new cotton yarn, which I'm really excited to try, quite frankly, because you all know me. I love my cotton yarn, not like I need anymore, but definitely have some in my cart so I can try it for you all. No, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay. So I'm just going to go see if their sale has been posted yet. Sometimes they post it at 11. Nope, it's not posted yet. But let's go take a look, shall we, at the new yarns. So, as I said, this is cotton yarn. Add to stage. Okay. So this is the new cotton basic. It says it's web exclusive, so I'm assuming this is the only place you're going to be able to buy it. It's a worsted. These are the colors they have so far. Okay. And yeah, I really like the look of this orange one, this burgundy one. I really like that. I don't think I have a burgundy cotton in any other line. There's some nice green ones. That burgundy one is really calling to me. The mahogany looks like a nice brown. I have been looking for a good brown cotton. So $3.49. There's 20 colors. You get, it's 100% cotton, and you get 168 yards. So I did a little bit of math, and I'm comparing this to the Lily Sugar and Cream supersize balls. They are both 2.1 cents a yard. So it's pretty comparable in price to that. It's saying it's, I mean, Premier is just slightly less expensive by about 0.03 cents a yard, but every cent counts, right? So it looks like it's going to be, and I'm sure it will go on sale at some point too, right? But I do have a few colors in my cart. I haven't ordered yet because I'm waiting for today's sale to see if anything else in my cart is on sale before I order. I do want to try it all for you all and give you my opinion. So hopefully we'll be having that. I'll be able to share that within the next 2-ish weeks. We'll see. I have so many videos planned. You're also getting a little sneak peek in the background here. I'll be unveiling my new crochet room studio. I guess I should call it crochet studio. I'm so excited. David and I worked our butts off this weekend getting this ready. I still have a few more things that are arriving today and tomorrow to totally finish it. But you can see here and a little bit over there, there's a few things, but there'll be a full video coming soon. So I loved you sharing the Christmas coaster patterns. Thank you. You're very welcome. There's more coming. We still have a video this week, though I'm not sharing anything I made. I'm sharing my premiere sale haul with you all, the Christmas in July sale that I called it. So that's coming Friday. And next week will be the last week of Christmas in July. And I'm actually got something right here that I might work on during the live. I might not, that I'm working on for Monday's video. And I'm so excited for this one. Like, wait till you see it. I'm sure the excitement is coming across in my video. So I'm so excited. Lily's not out here yet, but once she hears me talking, I left the door open. So yeah, I love all the colors too. And what I like is it looks like there's some colors I have not seen in other cottons. So that makes me happy. And I'm always on the hunt for a good, especially kitchen cotton. I want a good quality cotton. I'm not going to use like necessarily my cotton sprout for kitchen, but I love the feel of that. It's so nice in the hipster. So yeah, I hope you're all liking this new time. It's only been the first day, and I can tell you 11 is definitely going to work a lot better for me. I had time to get my supper in the crock pot. I was able to talk to my mom. I had my shower. I crocheted a little bit. I had my first cup of tea with my collagen in it. It's definitely much more convenient time for me. So this will probably be going forward. We'll probably start doing 11 o'clock, except for August 1st. Make sure you put this on your calendar, August 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going live. It's a special live with a special announcement with 2 special guests. You'll find out who the guests are next week's in my videos. So yeah, you're going to want to stay tuned for that. I'm so excited for this, friends. You have no idea. So August 1st, 7 p.m. right here live with 2 special guests who you will find out who they are next week. I'll be announcing it in the videos next week. So I'm going to have a sip of my hot cup of tea because it's nice and hot. In today's mug, Christmas morning, because it's Christmas in July, right? And it's one of my favorite teas. It's from Stash, and I absolutely love it. And I'm all out of my English breakfast that I have some, but I don't have the one I absolutely love. I'm out of that. So I also want to mention, because so many of you have asked, I finally got off my butt and got a P.O. box this week. So if you like snail mail and want to send me a card or a letter, the P.O. box address is in the description of every video now going forward. So so many of you have asked, and I felt weird getting one, but I said, you know what? It's honestly good too for companies that reach out to me that likes to have send me a card, or companies that like to send me products to try. I'd rather have them go to the P.O. box. So I finally did it. It's not cheap, but then again, nothing here in Canada is inexpensive. Everything costs money. So I got one. So yeah, if you still like snail mail, which I do, and I've just been receiving some lovely cards from you, Elle, and I have an idea of how I'm going to display them going forward, because I definitely will be keeping them. So yes, finally got the P.O. box. It's in the description of every video from now on. So yay, I finally did it. And I have to say, they were very rude at the post office to me, questioning why I want one when I have a home address. And I'm like, people need a P.O. box for a lot of reasons. And like my husband said, you don't need to give them an explanation. You're paying for one. That's all they need to know. They were they were very rude, very nosy. I found, when I went in on Saturday to talk to the lady, she said, unfortunately, I can't rent you one because I just cover Saturday shift. I don't know anything about it, but she was so nice. She took the time out to find out how much it is, what the keys were, let me know. Like, she was super, super nice. So when I go in on Monday, they were not. They were very, very rude. And I get it. Their job is not easy. And especially here with Canada Post, things have been awful. And eventually every Canadian household is going to have a P.O. box. We won't have to pay for it, but they're getting rid of completely door-to-door delivery within the next 3 years. They've already started in quite a few places. So yeah, but don't take it out on the customer. I have nothing to do with that. Anyway, I hope nobody else is freezing. I'm not having a problem here, but Mary Beth, you might need to leave and come back. Make sure you come back. So how's everybody doing? It's hump day. Thank goodness. This week just seems to be dragging. I definitely need caffeine. I didn't have a good night last night at all. So 11 o'clock was definitely a good time to start for me. I'm telling you, friends, this insomnia is kicking my butt. Actually, I woke up with very bad acid reflux last night. That's why I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep for quite a while. I woke up about 2. It's my own fault because I had chocolate after supper and I know better because now apparently I'm at the age where chocolate hurts me. And I literally have not had chocolate. I couldn't tell you the last time I had something chocolatey. And we had a little bit of ice cream last night that was chocolate. And I had it around 5, 6 o'clock and I shouldn't have. And it came back to haunt me. But the insomnia, menopause and insomnia, I already had insomnia and then you throw menopause on top of it. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It is no joke. So yeah. Grace and I had a great Monday though, because our favorite show in the world, King of the Hill. I know, but Dave and I watched it for years before the kids, and then the kids watched it with us during 2020. We watched every single episode. They really loved it. Grace really likes it. So her and I watched every episode Monday. I got to crochet after I did some work. I said, Gracie, I have to do a video. I have to film and do some editing. So we watched a couple in the morning. I went and did my work, and then we watched the rest in the evening. And we had so much fun. Laughed so hard at some episodes. We had to pause it because we couldn't hear what was happening. Like tears were rolling down our faces. It was so much fun. So much fun. And we like it. It's a good time. It's nothing serious. It just, yeah. So my Monday ended up being better. once I got home, I said to my husband, you wonder why I order everything online and don't want to go anywhere anymore. Oh my gosh. And we went to Walmart Sunday after church got out. And I said to David, oh, this was stupid. This was so stupid. We know better to come. I said, no wonder we get Walmart delivery so much, but we were already out. We thought we might as well just grab what we need instead of doing a Walmart delivery, which is my favorite thing now, by the way. And it was insane. I even said to the guy at the register, the cashier, I said, now I know why I do so much Walmart delivery. He says, I don't blame you. So yeah. There was a lady in the self-checkout who had 5 or 6 children, which I don't care. But they were all pretty young and they all wanted to help her, which I get. And one went in and was scanning and had scanned something a lot. And she only had one of them. And she was trying to get her to stop and yelling at the lady to come over to please help her so she could get rid of all these ones. Cause oh my gosh, my heart went out to her because she was just trying to get her groceries. And yeah, so it was a lot of yelling and kids crying. And I was like, I got to get home. Yeah, it is. There's something else we want to watch. What was it? That's just come out. I cannot remember. Good morning, Sharon. I've never seen it, but apparently there's an old episode where the boy goes on a field trip to a local raven statue here in Arkansas. Oh, really? I'm trying to remember that episode. I'm trying to remember it. Oh, I'm telling you, Mary Beth, like now for Grace, it's become a huge blessing and a godsend because it gives her independence. She can order her own groceries. She has it all set up, has it delivered. It's really helped her. And honestly, they have been amazing. I was a little nervous at first about produce, but the people who deliver and the people who shop for you are 2 different things. The people who shop for you are actually Walmart employees. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. And you can put in your notes, please make sure the milk has got the latest date possible. Please make sure the apples are not bruised. Like you can put things in there if you not want to, but so we've had no issues. We even had an order 2 weeks ago and almost half our order was unavailable because of course we were ordering on a Monday, which is the worst time because everything is sold out on the weekend. We have a lot of tourists here right now, a lot of tourists, as we like to say, and they just shop us out on the weekends. So a lot of things were not available. a day later, they apologized and they sent me a $10 gift card to use on my next delivery, which I used. You better believe it. So I have to say, we are very happy with it. It costs here in Canada $80 for the year. I got the first month free to see if we liked it. You can have things delivered as many times a day, as many days a week. I've even had yarn online, not necessarily from the store, but online that has shown up, and I didn't have to pay shopping. I absolutely love it. Lisa, so I have been really putting off watching this because I am a Little House on the Prairie. I'm probably their biggest fan. Little House on the Prairie actually turned 50 the same year I did. And for it, I actually, for my family, I got, because Melissa Gilbert has the Modern Prairie website, and she did a whole line of things to celebrate the 50th anniversary. I have a project bag and I have an apron that is based on Laura, dresses that she wore and her bonnets, and I love them. I heard it's very much more based on the book, which I love because I love the books. I read the books as a child. So I love that I love watching the old show because I love it for the show, and the books have their own, like, sometimes I don't like it when they don't follow the books exactly, but they're both so good on their own. Do you know what I mean? That you can enjoy them. So I have the whole series on DVD. We have the Christmas specials we watch every year on DVD. I love it. So yes, I've heard it's more based on the book. So Grace and I might try watching it this weekend. We'll see. Or even maybe today. We'll see. Today's pretty busy, but we'll see. Yeah, very easy. The people have been very polite, very nice delivering, have had no issue whatsoever. So I said, I think I was about to say, sorry, squirrel. It cost me $80 for the whole year here. And believe me, we've already saved, it will show you we've already saved like $420. So absolutely, absolutely recommend it. I love it. Yeah, I just love it. I heard seniors get a discount for the Walmart delivery, but don't know the detail. I'm not sure. I know my mom has it in the States too, and she loves it. Absolutely loves it because her Walmart is always, always sold out of everything, she was saying. Because I get a lot of Canadians too who come over because it's the closest one to David's hometown, the one over in Calais. So my mom loves it too. I don't know. I can't remember what she paid for the year. I know it was less than me, of course. I love when they're making it in my. Oh my gosh, that. Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. And truthfully, we went to Little House in Maine's. Oh, that's on my bucket list. I'd love to go see it. And I wanted to go to the convention so bad during the 50th, but it just wasn't something that we were going to be able to do. And judging from the amount of people who showed up. But I am on Facebook with Allison Ingram, who played Nellie, and she actually commented and shared out a post of mine about 2 years ago about something, and she's commented on some of my Facebook posts, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And then Modern Prairie, I sent them some pictures of some things I made crochet wise and wood crafts, and they shared them on Instagram and said it was absolutely beautiful. What else do I make? I couldn't believe it. Like, my family thought I was insane because I was losing it, absolutely losing it. I hate these ads. See, I have YouTube Premium because having two YouTube channels and we don't have cable. We watch everything practically on YouTube. The kids have music. David has music. There's a lot of movies for free too on YouTube. So we do YouTube Premium. I do put it so there's as little ads as possible. Like, I could even have more, but I don't do that. I have the lowest amount you can put. So I apologize. I took them, and then a little while they offered me 50% off the year. So, okay. Yeah, I was so, like, I couldn't believe it. I said, Nellie from Little House on the Prairie commented on my Facebook post and she shared it. And everybody was laughing. The family was like, okay. And then when Modern Prairie shared my stuff on Instagram, I'm like, okay, okay. So I'm not a big one for stars. I'm not. And I'm not one to go all fangirl, but there are some people in this world, if I could meet, I probably would cry. One is Dolly Parton. I would love to meet her. I just adore her. I have a lot of her records, actually records, because we have a record player that I've been able to find. My daddy loved her. He's the reason I love her because he introduced me to her when I was younger. I have her cookbooks. I have her autobiography. David got it for me for Christmas a few years ago. It's on our coffee table. I absolutely love Dolly Parton. So if I could meet her, I would probably just lose it. Carol Burnett. If I met Carol Burnett, I would probably I would sob. Absolutely sob. I adore her. I have her David got me her whole Carol Burnett show on DVD a few years back for Christmas. I have every one of them. The kids and I watch them. We laugh so hard at Tim Conway, Harvey Korman. We just love it. So those two, if I were to meet them, that's probably how I would fangirl. And then anybody from Little House on the Prairie, I would that from the show, I would probably fangirl over them. Other than that, I honestly think celebrities and all that stuff is crazy. So yeah, I absolutely would love to meet Cara Burnett. I thought I heard. Oh, Lily did come out. Hello. Do you want to say hi to everybody real quick? You're such a ham. Okay. Good, mommy. Oh, say good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. You want to go lay on your bed? Yes. Now that mommy organized her crochet studio, your bed's back out here now, isn't it? Huh? Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Okay. You can go on your bed. Go on your bed. Go on your bed. She's so sweet. Okay. Oh, okay. Linda's. Sorry, it got cut. Okay. I tried to cancel and they offered me 50% off for the next month. So I took it and then they offered me 50% off for the year. Maybe I should try to get, well, I've already paid my whole year. So YouTube Premium is well worth it. Yeah, it really is. I mean, when we first started getting it, I think because I got the family package, I think we were only paying $10 a month. I think it's up to like 21 now, but we can share it with up to 6 people, which we don't. We only have 4 of us. And we all love it. I don't think we could go back to having ads. And like I said, we don't have cable or satellite or anything. So yeah, I love Carol Burnett. I just love her. Making Zoom on Modern Prairie. Melissa was on the Zoom making candle. Oh, that is so cool. I remember that. I remember that. Yes, pretty Lily. And she knows it. Believe me, she knows it. Oh, and the Waltons. That's the other show. Waltons, great. We watched them all during the 2020. And I have quite a few on DVD. I don't have the movies yet. I'm still trying to find them because they're so expensive. To buy the whole set, it is like insane, like a couple $100. It's ridiculous. I managed to find a few at thrift stores in perfect condition. And I did get a couple off of Amazon, like season 7, I think I got for $14 new on Amazon. So I managed to pick up that. I think I'm still missing a couple of seasons. But and we watched the Christmas episode every year, the pilot when it was totally different parents playing and a different grandpa. So my parents would tell us stories about how they would watch it when they were in Germany, right? Because that's when it came out in the 70s, and they would watch it when they were in Germany. My dad was in the military, and like how everyone would talk about it because it made you feel a little bit closer to home, even though it was set 30 years sooner. No, 40. It would have been like 30 years ago at that time. And Waltons is why I think I want a, what do you call them? The hutches. I just lost the word. Not Mennonite hutch. And you open it up and there's like a flour sifter inside where you could put your flour down through. Oh my gosh. It's just gone. But she had one. Olivia had one in her kitchen and I love it. Absolutely love it. So they're also the reason why I probably want a big old front porch on my house because they had one. Okay, there you go. So Sharon has it in the States. She pays $12 a month. Yeah, I think it's worth it too. The ads drive me crazy. Okay, so we have been chatting long enough. Let me just go check and see if the sale is up yet. It might not be up till noon. Sometimes it's 11 Eastern, sometimes it's noon. Okay, it's not ready. Well, how no, it wasn't a pie. Hoosier cabinet. I got it. Let me see if I can find one real quick. And there's been several that I have fallen in love with, but people, of course, they want insane amount of money, and it's really hard to find them with the flour sifter, you know. And we did find one, and we were going to get it, but we thought we were moving this summer, so I'm like, well, I don't want to get that, you know, because we're moving, and now we're not until probably next summer. So I'm really, really upset that I lost out on it. Oh, wow. This is a website that helps you find all the parts you might need for Who's Your Cabinet. Let me just show you real quick. This is a style of one. It doesn't necessarily mean the one I want, but this, hopefully you'll all be able to see this. Can you all see that? Is there any way? Oh, maybe I can save the image. Hold on. Now let me see if I can find it. Desktop. There it is. Aha! I was able to share it. Okay, save the picture. So let me just bring it up bigger here. Well, I don't need it 5 times, Lynn. I want to edit so I can make this bigger. Edit. So you all can see it. Zoom. No, it's not. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. That's okay. Oops. This should be big enough. Come back to StreamYard. Remove. Stop. Now I got to share this screen again. There we go. Nope. That's not the channel I want. Why didn't it save it? Oh, you have to love technology. Let me try this again. All right, it's not going to let me share the picture I took. But anyway, that's a rough idea of one. And if you can see here, it has like the little flour sifter, flour hutch, and it's got, there's different ones that you can get, but she had one and I loved it. And she had the flour sifter. And I said, David, when we were watching the reruns a little while ago, I said to David, no wonder I want one of those so bad. That probably is imprinted on me from childhood. So yeah, I just absolutely love those shows. Love those shows. And honestly, I think Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons is kind of what put my love for homesteading somewhere in the deep recesses of my brain when I was younger. Though they did make it seem a little romantic. Though and my grandparents grew up during the Depression. My grandmothers would tell me how the Waltons was very much a lot of their real life, like things they were experiencing during the Depression. So that was always interesting to me. But let's talk about the crochet planner, okay? All right, so I've been working on this for almost a year. On my tablet. It's awesome. You don't have to go get them or return them physically. Oh, our library books. Did I miss another comment? Okay. So, as I said, I've been working on this for a while. This are all ones I printed off. These are prototypes of ones that I would use and say, oh, I wish I'd thought, okay, I'm going to add this instead, just to help me figure out. Now, this is what I think makes a good planner. You know, I hope you all will agree. But instead of showing you physically, I'm going to show you on here. All right. So we're going to make this bigger. The first page of the planner is a project planner. Okay. So, oh yes, Linda, thank you. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I always forget to say that. So this is a project planner. So what I have here is the name of your project, your pattern or your stitch you're going to be using, your hook size, how long it took you to complete, any notes you might want to make on your project. And then in the yarn section, I have what brand you use to make this project, weight, like was it a 4, was it a 3, was it a bulky? The materials, is it cotton, is it acrylic, is it a blend, is it wool, whatever. Your washing instructions for that yarn, how much it cost you for that yarn, and how many skeins you used. These are things that I like to know for a project planner. So, and I think it's pretty. I have my logo in the back of it, but it's very faded, so you can still see your writing or typing. I still kind of write because I kind of keep this beside me. And at the very bottom, I have my copyright with my logo that you can actually see. Okay, so that is page 1. Then my second page, hook sizes. I used to have this thumbtacked to my wall because I don't know about you, but there's so many different yeah, like let me back. This isn't something I put together in a weekend. Like I said, this has been close to a year of working on this. And my goal was simple: create a journal I wish I had, include pages that I as a crocheter will actually use, and make it useful for beginners and experienced crocheters alike. I printed, like I said, I printed several different versions. I've sent this out to a few people to try it, to see what they thought of it. I tried different page backgrounds to make sure you could see what you were writing on. I changed the layout so many times until they felt right. I wanted this to be practical as possible before sharing it with you all. So I know I've been talking about it, and yeah, I'm finally able to share it. So this hook conversion. This is one of my favorite pages because every different designer used different hook sizes. It seems there's US sizes. Some use letters, some use millimeters. Like for instance, an H hook is a 5.0 millimeter. That one I remember, but I always forget. 4.0 is a G or 6 some places. 4.25 is also a G in some places. 4.50 is a 7. Or you have your size 30, which is a T or an X, which I've never seen. Or a 3.75 can be an F5 US. Like there's so many conversions. So I made sure I did some research, and I went all the way from 2.25 all the way to 30. Hopefully that covers every hook size you might be using. Okay, the next page is one of my, this is also probably the favorite page. Yarn inventory. I actually started using this on one of my first copies, and then like I made notes and everything. And I am old school. I still like writing things out. I really do. So yarn inventory, you have your brand, your weight, how many yards are in that skein, how many of them you have, and what it costs you for them. This is, I'm trying to be better as every time I get new yarn, I add this to it because I have so much yarn. I'm trying to be better. And once things get a little bit easier, maybe this winter coming, I'm going to take one tote a month, a day, a week rather, and go through that yarn inventory and add it. But this helps because I don't know about you, but over the last year, I may have put in the exact same order twice for yarn because I forgot I had these yarns. So, and I love to know how much things cost. I sell on Etsy, so I want to make sure I know how much things are costing me before I post. So I just think I love it. It's one of my favorite pages. And then the last page is also, I think, an important one. Hook inventory. You got your brand, the size, how many of them you have, and what they cost you. I think the hook inventory is really important because I have so many hooks. Because I have reviewed a lot of hooks for you, and some I didn't like, some I did, some I've already donated. There was a place looking for specifically crochet hooks and knitting needles for a what we call long-term care homes here, nursing homes, for some of the residents who wanted to crochet and knit, but they didn't necessarily have their hooks or needles anymore. So I donated a lot of hooks to them. They loved them. That was awesome. But I like to know what I have And because this is digital, you can take this with you too. So if you're out somewhere, like when I'm in the States shopping, I can say, wait a minute, I already have 3 of that brand. I don't think I need a 4th. Or, gosh, I needed one. I wanted another one in these, but I can't remember. Was it a 6 or 6.5 I needed? I will have it, so I'll remember. So that is my crochet planner. I hope you all love it. I have made it for free. It's not going to cost you anything. You can print them off. It is through Canva, so you will have to send me a request, I think is how it goes when I've done this before. You have to send me a request and I'll approve it. Or no, did I put, I made it so anyone can make a link and anyone can view, but you can't edit. So you'll have to print it off yourself. But yeah, so that is my crochet planner. I'm pretty proud of it. I took long enough to get it out to you all. So I hope you like it. It will be a link on every video going forward in my description. So if you don't get it here today, you'll have no problem. It will be on every video. I will be making sure it's in the description somewhere, so you'll see it. So what do y'all think? Let me know what you think. And I can take it. So oh, Anne of Green Gables. My husband's been to PEI many, many times. We have never. We're hoping once we're down east again, we can take a vacation there because I would like to go. Here you are. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you all like it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I need to too. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I was really worried about sharing it because I thought, oh no, what if no one else likes this? So yes, I sent it to Linda and asked her what she thought about it. Yep. And I do. I have mine in a binder. I actually might even spend some money. I've been thinking about getting a bunch of pages printed off, and we have a print shop here that will put things in they bind it into a binder for you. I might do that actually, just so I can have it. Yeah, Anne with an E is also a good show. I actually didn't really watch or read Anne of Green Gables growing up. It wasn't something that, it's very Canadian. And even though we were on the Canadian border, it's just not something that kind of trickled over to us. So I'm so glad you all like it. I'm so glad you all like it. I'm just going to check my notes, see if there was anything else. Yeah, just my goal. It's not another notebook. It's created by a crocheter for crocheters. So, yeah, okay. I think that was it for those notes. Oh, the one thing too, like I said, this is downloadable. It's printable, and that means you can reuse it. So you download a page, you fill it, you can download another page, print it out, use it. I do recommend downloading it as a PDF, not a PNG or a JPEG. I recommend you downloading it as a PDF. That's how I have done it. That way all the pages come out the right way. You can print the entire journal at once. You can print only the pages you want, reprint as many times as you need. I just wanted this to be reusable. I don't want you to have to buy a journal every year or every time you fill up the few pages, and then you're like, okay, now I got to get another one. If you run out of project pages or the yarn inventory or hook, you can just simply print, add them to your binder, and keep them together in a folder, and you're good to go. That way, everything stays organized in one place, a journal, and I think it's so fun to look back and see everything you've made. Right? So I hope you all enjoy it. And I'm just glad I finally got it finished. I got to put this back up. Was there any other notes? I'm looking at all my notes. I already talked about the cotton. I'm still waiting for the darn sale. My mom is on her way over here, so I'm going to have to. Okay, no, that's fine. Always have time for your mom. Have a great week. No, we're just getting started. It's for free. So there's a link. Let me go back way up here. Oh, wait, actually, wait. I made a QR code. Bam! There's the QR code. You can just click on that and it should, I can't remember if it's going to ask me if you want me to give permission. I don't think so. Linda, it didn't ask, you just were able to just use it, right? I'm pretty sure. So, so there is that thing is in my face. It drives me crazy when I do this. There's a QR code. It's absolutely free. Yeah, I just want to make something, you know, I love crocheting. I want to make it easier for you all. And like I said, I love looking back and seeing. And if I love something like what I'm making right now, I've been taking notes on, so I can add this to my crochet planner. So I will have it because it's something I decided I end up making my own. I was going to follow a pattern. The pattern wasn't working, so I'm just winging it and coming up with my own thing. And I'm loving it. I can't wait for you all to see this video next Monday. I will give you a hint. Miss Lily is in next Monday's video quite a bit. So if you love seeing Lilybug, she's going to be in the video Monday. You're going to see her. And she's all curled up sleeping. It's gotten cool here. Like our weather is cuckoo crazy. We went from 108 Fahrenheit to 66, I think, is our high for today, which I'm okay with. I don't mind it being, you know, cooler. But yeah, it's crazy. My poor garden doesn't know if it's coming or going. I was able to just download it. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure I've done enough links with Canva enough that I was pretty sure I did it right. I'm just going to go check the sale again. Come on, Premiere. Please have Elle by Charlotte on sale this week. It has not been on sale forever. So, nope, it has not. New one's not up yet. So, well, it's just to thank you all, right, for watching my channel. There's so many of us that you can choose to watch from, and I mentioned this in my video that's coming out next week. I don't take it lightly that you choose to watch me. I don't. I watch a lot, so I know you could watch anyone you wanted, and yet you still click play for me. So I appreciate it. I really do. So this is just a thank you to me, or thank you to me. Yeah, a thank you to you from me. Brain. I'm just going to stop that screen for now. So, Christmas in July. Are you all enjoying it? I am having so much fun making it. I will say I did not get through as much yarn as I had hoped this month. I got through a lot, but I was hoping to empty a whole tote. What the heck was I thinking? There was no way I was going to empty a whole tote, but there's still lots to come. We're still going to be, you know, we're going to start, it's kind of just the kickoff. We're going to be doing a lot more fall. Next month, we're going to be doing a lot more. We're going to be doing Halloween things in September. I do have a few things I want to make. I have quite a few yarn reviews I'm going to be doing with you, yarn comparisons. There's so much coming up. I have so much planned, and I'm so excited for the coming months. I'm sure my husband's tired of hearing me talk about it because I am. I'm just having so much fun. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, yay. Good morning, Be Youthful. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. And I forgot, I don't know if y'all saw, but I reached 3,500 subscribers this week. I'm so excited. My goal is to try to reach 4,000 by the end of this year. So maybe, just maybe, I will reach it. I can tell you exactly how many I have right now. I have, oh my goodness, since I reached 3,500, I have 3,524 friends. I got another 24 since I reached 3,500. So yay me. Right here, the QR code. I'm going to go try and scan my own. Let me just try and scan it, make sure it's working. Come on. No, I don't want my face. I want that. Why aren't you working? Is it because it's on a TV or a laptop? Can you all get that to work? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow. A lot of you have already downloaded it. It shows me. I was able to make this a custom link too. I only have one free with Canva, and then they want you to buy Canva Business. And I'm like, I already have Canva Pro. I don't need to buy Canva Business, but I was able to get this one for free. So let me see. Here is the link to the crochet planner. Okay. Okay. So here is the link. That's the link that I just put in the comments. So, okay, able to download it. You are part of my, I right up there with Linda, Maxine, Matt, Glenn. Oh, I am honored to be with all of them in your list. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so right before the live started, my Mary Maxim order came. I put it's specifically for the channel. It's yarns I needed for a video I'm making. So they went on sale for Christmas in July, which I was so happy about. I didn't even buy enough to get free shipping. I paid like $8 shipping because I'm like, I'm not spending another 80 to get free shipping. So, but it said premium, it wouldn't let me download without a paid. Uh-oh. Well, darn it. If something happens and you can't download it because you don't have Canva Premium, email me. I'm putting my what happened? Oh, I just went away there for a second. Here is my email. Email me. You can email me here, hookedandsteepedwithlynn@gmail.com, and I will send you the copy. Okay, like I've downloaded it and I can send you downloaded. So yeah, I got 50% off Canada Day, and I realized I did not order enough, and I ordered it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it already came, and I ordered another one at 35% off. You want to talk about how angry I was that I didn't think to get. I was not. I'm making a. I'll be talking about this too next month. Things I want to make for Christmas this year. I was going to do it this month, but I just don't have enough time because there's so many things I want to do this month. And I want to make Aiden. I want to make Aiden a full-size blanket for his bed. And I found the most awesome yarn. You're all going to see that yarn haul soon. But I didn't order enough of it. And I'm like, Lynn, what were you thinking? You weren't thinking. So I had to order more, and instead of 50% off, I got it at 35, which I guess is better than full price. But if I had been thinking, I could have got it at 50. So, okay. So I have to save a copy and then was able to download and print. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's going to work. I am going to work. Make sure you can't see what I'm working on because you all have to wait for the video. But wait till you all see the yarn haul Friday from the sale. I got some new yarns, some new colorways that came out. Oh, the pictures don't do them justice on Premiere. They don't do them justice. Wait till you see them. Wait till you see them. I'm so excited. And I also want to thank all of you who used my link during the sale to purchase and since then it greatly is appreciated. I use it to buy yarn to, make sure, because if somebody asks me what's this yarn like, Lynn, and if I haven't tried it, I can't give you my opinion on it. So I am slowly trying to get through all the yarns on Premiere. Most of them. There'll probably be some I'll never try because it's just not yarn I know I probably wouldn't like. I'm not a big fan of roving yarn. It's not something I gravitate towards. So I know there's so many of us who are affiliates now, and you could use their links. So again, I appreciate it. I really do. It does help me buy. I use it to buy. It goes right back to Premiere. It goes right back to them, the commission I make. So thank you so much. So many, like I said, so many of you. And I love seeing what you're all buying because I'm nosy and I go look and see what was bought. So how are you all doing with if you're joining the crochet along with Matt? I just was able to catch a little bit of this morning, and he said, I never sew in my ends. I always wait till the project's done because it always ends up biting me in the behind when I sew them in. But I thought, oh, Lynn, you've made these before. You're doing really good. Let's sew these ends in so you're ahead of the game. And then he announces today that you had to frog back your last row somewhat. And I'm like, I sewed my ends in. Luckily, I guess I didn't sew them in great, which is probably ends up being a good thing because then I can sew them in better. So as far as I got, I was able to unravel the, I'm making two. Do you all want to see it? Do you want to see how my crochet along is coming? I meant to show it up in the videos and I haven't yet. So probably just share it for the live how I'm doing. And then when it's all done, I'll do a video on it of how it looks. But yeah, I'm like, oh no, I did not know we had to, I'm like, so I am not sewing in any ends the rest of the sweater. They're going to wait to the end because like I said, every time I sew them in along the way, it comes back to bite me in the butt. Okay. As I said, I'm making two, and I'll be working on this today after the live. So the first one I'm doing is in the Sunrise Hipster, which I love. I bought this knowing I was going to make some kind of cardigan. And then when Matt said he was going to do a crochet along for a hexie cardigan, I thought, well, there we go. So here is one sleeve in the Sunrise. And I'm only using one solid. I'm using the Cotton Sprout Canopy to go with it. So there's one sleeve. And then I plan on wearing these year round because I just wear a long sleeve sweater under them and then they're not so lightweight. And then there's the other sleeve. So I love that, but as much as I love it, the second one I'm making is insanely gorgeous. So the second one, I'm doing solid hipster until we get to the cuffs and the ribbing along the side. That I will be doing a solid. I quite haven't decided what solid I'm doing yet. I have a couple cotton sprouts that will go with it, but I'm doing one in fall vibes because y'all know I love fall and I'm a fall baby. My birthday's in the fall. So this is fall vibes, and y'all aren't ready for this. This is, oh, is that not gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there's one, and it's very similar to Jungle, but I think this has teal in it and Jungle doesn't. And there's the other sleeve, and this sleeve has a little bit more of the gold. Isn't it beautiful? I can't wait to wear this. Oh, it's so pretty. So, like I said, I'm going to do solid when we get to the cuffs and the ribbing. And I haven't decided. I have cranberry, molasses, and honey that all go with this. I think I'm doing cranberry. I think I'm going to be doing the reddish color to go with it because there's not a huge amount of that. And I just think that would really make it pop. So yeah, so I am doing them both at the same time so I can get them done because I want to wear them. So that's how my crochet along is coming. And I am super, super proud. I can't wait. I think they're so gorgeous. So, so pretty. I love the hipster cotton. I mean, I have several. I think it depends on what size you're making, honestly. Mine's an extra large. I do like mine a little bit roomier. I think I'm going to have enough with just one. I have 2 or 3 of each color just to make sure. And they were on sale, so I thought, why not? But I think, depending on the size, I think you're going to be able to get away with one. And it also depends on how wide you want to make the cuff and ribbing, right? If you don't have enough to make like 3 rows of ribbing, then you just do 1 or 2 rows, right? So, I'm using rainbow roller skates. I don't even know if I've seen that. Yeah, I always wait. I always wait, and I'm like, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to sew them in, and it bit me. I'm not doing that again. My Grafghan I'm working on, which is going to be finished next month. I'll be sharing that with you all. I had to start sewing in some of them. I had no choice because there's so many. And the first time, it bit me in the butt. So this time I waited till I was way ahead and knew I was doing everything right. And I sewed in some. And I've been saving all my pieces I've had to cut off after I've sewed them in so you all can see. And the amount I still have to sew in is I got tired of it. Like it's literally going to take me probably 2-3 days to sew in when I'm done. So when I show you all the finished Grafghan, they probably won't all be sewn in. That will probably be something I have to do. Oh yes, hello, Colleen. So glad to have you here. Yeah, I love the colors. I love hipster cotton. Love it. And I love cotton sprout. I've already made myself a cardigan out of the cotton sprout. I love it. Oh, Kathy. Okay. Oh, I have an Aunt Kathy, and she spells it with a K. So that'll be easy to remember. Um, I was gonna do 3 solids, but I'll tell you the main reason oh my vacuum's going off. This thing is insane. We got a new vacuum mop vacuum thing, and sometimes I must say something that makes it thinks I want it to talk. I love it, by the way. But I was gonna do 3 solids, but I'll tell you why I didn't. I don't want to weave in all those ends. It's bad enough with the hipster and the 2. The fall one is so much easier because I'm not doing any color changes. Um, I love it. It's just such nice. I can get it. Give me just a second. Let me go to my nope. This here we are. Here we are. YouTube. Let me find Matt. Do you want the one where he started the crochet along, Susan? Like the very first week, which was just last week? Is that the one you'd like? Because pause that. Link to part 1. There it is. And let me get share, copy link, copy, back to StreamYard, and paste. Okay, that's the link to the very first episode. It's not noon yet. I am just going to take a... Okay, yeah, it's right there. It is right here. That's the link to the first one. I think somebody's at my door, so I'm just going to step away for a quick second, see what's going on, and run to the bathroom, and I will be right back. I am so sorry. My husband had something going back to Amazon and I had to find it. I did not know he had something going back. So they were here to pick it up and I could not find it. And I don't know why. I didn't mean to blank the screen, just mute the microphone. But anyway, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, yep. So, okay, good. I noticed a lot of people are worried at how it looks so small, but you have to understand we're not done. Like you're going to be adding more to the sleeves and things. So don't panic. Yeah, I haven't even watched it. I really like it. And it took me a bit to figure it out, and it took my husband helping me figure it out, but I do love it. I have a lot more things I want to make. And I want to try making what was I something hit me the other day, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could put that through the iCord maker. What was it? Lynn, I think, did I write it down in my notes? I was sitting in my chair looking over here and thinking, oh my gosh, that would make a cool iCord. And now I can't remember. I hope I wrote it down. I hope I wrote it down. But if nothing else, my reviews are going to be very honest because that's just who I am. So, all right, let's go see if Premier put their sale out yet. Please have some Charlotte. You're not, no, it's the same. Are they not going to do a new sale? It's the same stuff. I'm going to close out of it and come back into it and see if that will help. This happened to me last week too. You all were seeing sales and I wasn't seeing them. So thank you. I was born in July. Oh, my little poems. Yeah, I was worried. I'm lucky I just didn't I did a crappy job of sewing my ends in. I just looked for my chain 3 where you start your next round, and that I was able to find my ends there because I don't know what I would have done. Yeah, it stinks. Yeah, you need to frog back a little bit of your last round. Okay. Yeah, I was just going to say if you go up a hook size, that might help you. If you're a tight crocheter, I'd go up a half to 1 whole hook size. Yeah. Wow, Linda, you're really going. Yeah, I don't mind summer because I like growing my food. I like having a garden. And when we had chickens, well, no, having chickens in the summer honestly sucks because when we have these heat temperatures, having to put ice in their water constantly because chickens will not drink warm water. They won't, regardless of whether they're dying of thirst or not. They don't like it warm. So we would constantly have to put ice out there in these hot and not having to do that this summer as much as I miss them. That's been kind of nice. Making sure they have shade and everything because they tolerate, at least the breeds we had, they tolerate winter cold a lot easier than the summer heat. I don't want minus 40 degrees by any means, minus 20, minus 30 degrees, but I do love fall weather. I love my cozy cardigans. I love my comfy pants that I have, that are yeah, I'm ready for it. No, a lot of people have different tension, and that's why you just need to go, check out which hook size works better for you. Oh, I hate the heat. My husband hates it. I love 80, but I don't like 108, and we've had that. Oh, hello. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I didn't, I just watched it while I was getting ready, like doing my hair and all that. And I seen that, and Linda had told me, Lynn, you have to frog back, and we sewed our ends in. I'm like, what do you mean we got to frog? And I literally just finished sewing my ends in like Sunday. So yeah, I'll watch it after here. Exactly. And I do see quite a few people are very discouraged in the Facebook group that he has, if y'all don't know, that are sharing and they want to give up. And I will say that hexagon cardigan is probably one of the easier cardigans to make, especially if it's your first wearable. And part of it is people were worried because it looks wonky, right? It looks wonky, and it's supposed to because it's 6 stars, six points. And my trick is I always count after the rounds. Do I have 6 corners? Do I have 6 corners? And I got cocky, and I'm like, okay, Lynn, you don't need to keep counting. And guess what I did on the last 2 rounds of one of them? I had 7, so I had to frog it. So yeah, count and make sure you always have your 6 corners. She is sleeping under her bed, under her blankie. She's all curled up under her blankie. She said hi in the beginning. I joke. I said I need to learn to crochet in my sleep because there's just so many things I want to make and just not enough time to make them. I don't want a balloon either. I do want tapered, but I don't want, because my first one I didn't do a taper, and I did find the rest of the yarn for that. So hopefully I can decrease and add. It comes down to right about here. So I might have to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to frog it back because this has already been sewn, washed, everything. I got to figure out. I don't mind it. I'll wear it, but I do wish I had a tapered cuff. That was the first one I made. Oh, so I usually don't because it usually bites me in the behind. And I thought I was being smart and getting it all ready. But yes, and some of them I did. Absolutely. I crocheted in some of my ends when I changed over. But I'm still so paranoid, OCD. I still sew in those ends, even the ones I already sewed in while I was crocheting. But like I said, I usually, if I sew them in, I'm almost always going to make a mistake and then I got to take it all apart, which makes it much harder when you're sewing in the ends. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, you have to frog back the whole row plus half your corner. So the dreaded ends. It's not that I hate sewing in the ends. It's just like my Grafgan, they're literally hundreds, hundreds of little strings hanging. I've already sewn in hundreds. And there's still more to go. And I think I'm about 3/4 of the way finished. I'm just getting ready to start decreasing. So I haven't picked it up in a couple weeks because I purposely am saving it for what's going on in August. So if you're just joining me, August 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern, going live right here on my channel with 2 special guests who you'll find out next week who's going to be joining me. We have a big announcement for y'all. So make sure you don't forget August 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go evening just so it's a little bit easier because we have different time zones with the people who are joining. That might be a clue. So yeah, um, I'm saving my Grafgan for then. So if I look like I'm moving, I am. I have my little bike pedal thing under my desk, and I'm finding since I started this channel and I'm crocheting more than I ever have, I'm getting very sedentary and not moving enough. And I have gained some weight. I have gained some weight. So I am trying to pedal when I'm over here as much as possible. He is doing the continuous join, which is not my favorite. We're going to see how it goes. I haven't had much luck doing it. So we'll see. He does his differently, and he does his sleeve. He's doing his sleeves first. The other ones I've made, we didn't do the sleeves first. We did them last. So because of the continuous join, I assume that is why we're having to frog back. So pedaling. I'm pedaling. I was mentioning to my husband I wanted to get one of these, but they're so stinking expensive on Amazon. And then, if you can believe this, 3 houses down our street, there was a gentleman selling it. His wife hated it, and he was selling it for a fraction of the cost. So my husband ran and grabbed it for me and surprised me. So I'm pretty happy. It's heavy though. My goodness, it's heavy. Trying to pick it up and move it. And I did have it over where I'm crocheting, but it sticks out and gets in the way. So I've put it under here. So dun, dun, dun. I am left-handed. Oh, my friend Linda's left-handed. Left-handed tutorial. Really helpful to see things. Yes, Linda told me it's much easier. Well, there you go, Linda. Maybe you want to check out Juan the Yarn Addict for his tutorials where he does them left-handed. I just heard about him in my live, on Linda's live last week or the week before. Somebody mentioned him, that he does an advent calendar. I've given up on trying to buy a crochet advent calendar because I kind of like my kidneys and I don't really want to have to sell one to buy an advent calendar for the channel. So I've come up with an idea though that I think I'm going to do, because I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. If y'all don't know what Vlogmas is, I did it for a couple of years on my other channel and I just did not have the time to do it this year on this channel, but I'm going to do Vlogmas, and that is where starting December 1st, you vlog and upload every day from the 1st until the 25th. I usually, my last upload's usually the 24th. I usually don't upload Christmas Day when I've done it in the past, so that's probably what I'll do this year. But I'm planning it. I'm planning to do Vlogmas, and I think I've come up with an advent idea that I'm going to be doing during Vlogmas. So, yeah. Juan is, oh, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. My son has one and he loves it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot. There's been a lot of people, oh, you really don't get any benefit from this. It's not a lot of exercise. I'm telling you right now, friends, my legs are burning. And they recommended this to my father. He had one after his heart attack and he had to do physical therapy, and Dad had one where you could also change it and use your arms, put it on the table and use your arms, and it worked for him. I don't understand why somebody would say you get no benefit from this. If you are moving your legs, you're working. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have an issue with vertigo. Thank you, chemotherapy. It's better. We're getting better. Some of it looks like it was caused by my old blood pressure medicine. So since they switched me over, it seems to be better. I'm pushing my chair away from the desk because I'm pedaling so hard. I need to lock my wheels. Sorry. So walking on the treadmill, which we have, I can't do it anymore. It makes me like I feel like I'm on a ship and I'm going to fall off. So it's not when I walk in person, it doesn't do that. But yeah, holy moly, does it do it when I'm on the treadmill. So this is a good alternative. And I'm going to admit, I'm the first one to admit it. I hate exercise. I hate working out. I do not enjoy it. My husband, my son, and my daughter love it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Everything else I think of, I could be doing. And I lost a ton of weight in 2019. I joined Weight Watchers. I was working out twice a day. Still didn't like it, but I loved the weight loss. And then I did really good the beginning of 2020. And then the summer of 2020, a lot of bad news came out for us as a family. And it set me on a tailspin. And then it was harder to do Weight Watcher meetings because we had to go to all online. They just weren't the same. And I end up stopping. And yeah, I will say, I have kept off over 100 pounds. I was even bigger. I was 100 pounds, a little over 100 pounds more than I weigh now, 16 years ago. So I managed to keep that all off for 16 years. So I get so hard on myself. And I had just had a complete physical, a complete checkup. And my doctor said I was absolutely healthy. One of the healthiest people she's seen. Everything looked great. And I said to her, then why does your chart say I'm obese? I need to lose this weight. And she's like, I would never call you obese. I'm like, well, your chart on your wall does. And she's like, Lynn, you're very healthy. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to lose some of this weight. And everything I do, nothing works anymore. Since the big M, menopause, I look at something and I put on 20 pounds. So yeah, I'm just tired of struggling, you know. Okay, I gotta take a break. That's a lot of pedaling. I have been battling my weight my whole life. I can remember being 10 years old and certain family members commenting on my weight. Like, seriously, looking back, I was not overweight. I was not. I wish I weighed what I did at 16 when I thought I was so overweight. But I've constantly thought about it since I was 10. I am going to be, how old am I going to be? 52 this fall. I am tired of worrying about my weight and have it be everything. And I always think about it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm just so tired of it. Like, isn't there some point where you just stop worrying about it? I don't know. I couldn't do that. I would fall right off my treadmill. I learned watching a right-handed person. Okay. Oh, fun. That sounds really fun. I I don't know. I haven't watched all of it, and so I'm not sure why we have to frog that much. I assume it's to go to that corner because where you're doing the continuous join, you have to join to the next corner. Linda's further along than I am with it, so she might be able to explain. They're so pricey. I have been seeing them in Canadian. Some of them are as much as over $700. $700. I say, you got to be kidding me. Um, okay. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, and I have horrible back problems. My back is just full of bone spurs, full of them. And it's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. And it's hard for me. And I used to do a lot of yoga and I loved it. I loved it for my mental health. I loved it for my physical health. But with the vertigo and the back, I just can't. So yeah, I've kept off over 100 pounds for a long time. I just can't seem to this last 50. I lose it and I gain it back. I lose it and I gain it back. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would kill myself. I absolutely would kill myself. Oh my goodness, Sue. Yeah, I just like they just always made and when I would lose weight as a preteen and teenager, they comment. When I would have more weight, they would comment. It just yeah, I'm just so tired of losing worrying about it. Oh yeah, it's very normal. It's so and I've been learning that and I've been talking to other it is so hard because estrogen helps you lose weight and maintain weight and then we don't have it anymore. I tell you, I get to heaven, I have a few things I want to ask God. It scars you. It absolutely scars you. I had an eating disorder at 13 too that I was lucky enough I got help for it early enough that I didn't suffer long, but I don't want to go back there either. Oh, I'm just so tired. I'm so exhausted. Yeah, I mean I want to be healthy, right? I want to like my husband and my husband this is the heaviest he's ever been. He was doing great till he had knee surgery and then it's just derailed him and this is the heaviest he's ever been and he's not happy and he's found that it's his sugar cravings are worse than they've ever been the last 2 years so we're trying hopefully we can go for a walk maybe tonight after supper the air quality is much better it's not as hot and I think the rain's supposed to stop by then So I think we'll try and get a little walk in because I don't mind doing that. And I don't mind hiking. I love hiking. But I'll tell you what I hate ticks, and our hiking trails are full of them. And snakes. Oh my gosh, snakes. I am petrified of snakes. And if I'm petrified, Grace is what's worse than terrified? Like, there's got to be a better word because she is terrified. Yeah, I just want to be healthy. Like, we have some diabetes in the family, though. I was tested, no signs of it whatsoever, not even pre diabetic. I even looked into the weight loss drugs, but I just got to tell you, there's so many things coming out about them. I'm like, I think I'll just keep a little extra weight in my butt, in my belly, if that means I'm not having to deal with blindness, um, looking like it's horrible how some people are looking on it, what it's doing to people. I'm desperate, but I'm not there yet. There's also a higher risk for lymphoma cancer with a lot of them, and I've already had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer twice. Don't really want it a third time. So yeah, I am looking into going on hormone replacement therapy. I put off doing it because, quite frankly, I think I was given a lot of misinformation about them and been doing a lot of research. So my doctor doesn't feel comfortable putting me on them, my nurse practitioner. So I'm waiting to hear from the specialist, the gynecologist, who actually did my hysterectomy during 2020 with my last bout of cancer. I've been waiting 2 months now to try to get an appointment with her. So I hope like heck I get in soon because I've had enough. I'm ready. And the earlier you go back on them, the more benefit you get. So I need to be on them like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Cancer put me into menopause early. I've been in menopause since I was 40. So, and you think I went through it all, but I didn't. Apparently, it lasts forever. I mean, I did cheering as a kid. I played basketball. I loved volleyball. Played volleyball. I played floor hockey. But I don't enjoy any of those things now. And I don't even know if I did like volleyball, but I don't know if I loved them. I think I was just trying to fit in and trying to figure out where I was in this world. I was more of the I loved writing and reading kid than I was the athlete. Me, I just, oh my gosh, as a mom, my heart hurts for you, for that little 10-year-old. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They don't. They don't know. I've been watching a lot of videos on experts who are like, we don't know enough. There's more coming out every day. A lot of people who go off them, they seem to gain all their weight back and then some. I just, yeah. Oh, and it's not, it's just, it's the mood swings. And I heard that if you had PMS really bad, which I had horrific PMS, that menopause can be very difficult. It never ends. And it has been, I said to my husband, I literally feel like I am out of my body looking down at myself, wondering who the heck is this person? The extreme tucking, tiredness, the insomnia. And we just watched King of the Hill. I was saying the new season at the beginning of this live with Grace. We were watching it, and Peggy starts menopause, and it's so fun to let you can laugh, right? And the things, and I'm like, oh yes, yes, yes. I'm like watching it, and I'm like, yes, I can totally relate. And Grace goes, I am terrified to go through menopause. And I'm like, Gracie, I don't want to make you terrified. I said, but yes, I'm going to be honest with you. So you are prepared, darling. I said, but you might have a totally different experience than I did too. So yeah, I am terrified, she says. Oh, we were in droughts for 3 summers. So this is the first summer in 3 years we haven't had a drought. It's been nice. It poured here yesterday. Poured, poured, poured. And thunder and lightning. It was scary rain. Like scary rain. Yeah, yeah. I have a few of those things. Yeah, I actually dehydrated a lot of dandelion root or freeze dried a lot in the chickweed and stuff. Unfortunately, some of them don't agree with me. So, isn't it? It's just it's terrible. I like to think that it was coming from a place of love, but yeah, and all you can do is break the cycle. I've made sure not to do that with either one of my kids here. I've tried very, very hard. Hello, Sharon. We got another Sharon. It's funny. My mother-in-law is Sharon. Oh yeah. Where's the post? Please tell me where the post is because it's been over 12 years for me. And yeah. Oh really? I'm gonna write that down. Um, I've tried the maca. I tried that. That didn't seem to do anything. I've heard that CBD can help. So I'm looking into that too. Hello, DJ. Yeah, welcome to the Women's Health Live. Not sure how we got onto it. Oh, I know, because I was talking about it. Oh, but that's the thing. You have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. Women don't. I mean, my mom, if I ask her anything, she talks about it. It's not like she was worried or, embarrassed or anything, but and every woman goes through it differently, but there's just so many things that no one talks about. I'm checking the Premier sale, friends, and it looks like it's the same things. It doesn't look like there's anything new this week. I don't understand that. Let me just check the app and see if the app is different. If you hear it growling, I apologize. This new microphone picks up everything. What am I looking for? Premiere. Sale. Same thing on the app. It looks like nothing's new. It's the same stuff. Some of it left over from the summer sale, so maybe that's why. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So chemo put me into it early. I was 40 and I went through it hard. I was going through chemotherapy and menopause at the same time. I really don't recommend it. And thought I went through it all, whatever. Got cancer again 6 years ago from the chemotherapy I got from the second battle with cancer. I knew it was a likelihood, and it was like a 40 or 60% chance. So, yeah. I had a hysterectomy so I wouldn't have to have chemo and everything and radiation again. Day after my hysterectomy, I call my doctor and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going through menopause again. And she's like, you must have been producing the teeniest amount of hormones still, and now you have none. So I've gone through it twice and it has not let up. It has not let up. My cousin has been going through menopause for a good 15 years now. And she's like, when does this get better? She said, when does this get better? Oh, absolutely they do. And nobody talks about that. You hear people talking about, they make fun, right? You'll see the jokes about the hot flashes and maybe the forgetfulness, the brain fog. Oh, Lord, the brain fog is awful. But nobody told me about the mental issues. Like, I already deal with mental health issues. And then, like, boy, it's hard being a woman, isn't it? I know when we do cut out the carbs, we do seem to go down in weight, and we've been trying. Like, I can't give them up completely. Look, I'm an Irish girl. I need my bread, so I'm just going to eat. But I try not to have a carb with every meal. If I know we're going to have some carbs, like tonight, we're having a spaghetti dinner because we haven't had it forever. We were both craving it, and it's cooler. I won't have any carb, like anything like that with well, I didn't really eat breakfast or lunch. So, yeah. Women's Helpline 101. Yep. Oh, that's what I kept telling my doctor. Look, I've always had a sweet tooth. I always have had. But holy moly, and this is what my cousin was saying, her sugar is out of control, how much she eats. And it's like, I can't get over the cravings. Cannot get over. I try to take my magnesium. I've been eating pumpkin seeds before I go to bed at night because they're a good source of magnesium, seeing if that's helping. And it does seem to be helping a bit. So, I'm not an expert by any means, but if you want to look into it, magnesium and we are so depleted of magnesium in North America because our soil doesn't have it anymore. When I was going through chemo, actually, I had to get magnesium infusion because what little bit I already had was depleted by the chemo, and it really made a big difference how I felt when I got the magnesium. Yep, it's also. Oh, see, my husband, he loves it because he's always hot. Absolutely always hot. So he's like happy that I'm warm now a lot. Oh, I had a full-blown panic attack Monday. I have not had one in forever, and I forgot um how awful they are. I felt horrible all day afterwards, like just physically exhausted. I was in tears afterwards, shaken, was talking to Grace. I'm like, I have not had one in quite a long time. And I realized I am burning myself out with trying to upload as often as I was too. That was part of my panic attack because I thought I'm not going to be able to do 3 videos. Am I going to? So if you notice this week, I went to Mondays, live Wednesdays, and upload Fridays. I think it also makes sense because it gives you all time to watch the videos. Doing a video, I was doing videos Tuesday. What was it? Sunday, Tuesdays, Fridays. You would barely get time to watch a video and another one came out. So I've already noticed a difference in how I'm feeling this week. How I'm like, I'm already ahead. I've already got Friday's video done. I do have to edit that. And I've started next Monday's already. And I'll probably get that done over the next day or two. And that's what I like to do. I like to be a little bit ahead. That's just the way I am. I need to be organized and ahead. So I got to listen to my body and someone even mentioned in the comment, Lynn, make sure you don't burn yourself out with this schedule. And I'm like, I think I'm okay. I have everything scheduled. I know what I'm doing. Famous last words. So I think that was part of my panic attack. And I do have my other channel, Bucket List Homestead, shameless plug. And that's been suffering a lot because I haven't, and I don't want to let that go completely, but this has definitely become more of my love, my passion, this channel. But I don't want to give that up completely because that is another side of our lives that I enjoy. And I haven't been enjoying it as much because I've been trying to grow this channel so fast. And I just realized slow and steady wins the race. So I think we're going to keep this schedule. If I have time and there's a time for another, but this means I can definitely do lives pretty much every Wednesday now because now I'm not trying to do 3 videos a week. So yeah, I think it benefits you all too because you're going to get, I'd rather do a quality video. I'd rather do quality videos only twice a week than trying to put up a bunch that I'm not happy with just so I can say, oh, I got 3 videos out this week. Because comparison is the thief of joy. And I said that many times. I even did a video on it and I was doing good and I got myself caught up again thinking this is what I have to do. I have to be like everybody else to have a successful channel. And yeah, it was stealing my joy. So I had to step back and say, Lynn, stop comparing yourself to others. You do you. Things always work out better for you when you just do you. So I think we'll be keeping the schedule for a while. Chemo is awful. It's so awful. Wow. Well, I'm so glad he's a survivor, Kathy. And what people don't understand is once you're told you're in remission, it doesn't end. Chemo has left me with so many gifts, sarcastically, so many issues. There's so many things that come with it. Like chemo kills the cancer, but it also does a lot of damage to your body. It really does. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful I'm here. I'm so grateful I'm alive. But Yeah, I'm not the same mentally or physically. Um, I take mine at night before I go to bed because it's also supposed to help you sleep. I also take my doctor recommended you take one that has the calcium with it because it's easier on your stomach to absorb. Yeah, it is. It's okay. It's okay to slow down. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Guys, don't make me cry on freaking live. We were just talking about it, and it's worrisome for me because the high rate of lymphoma cancer with some of these, like my doctor said, she's just not comfortable prescribing them to me, and I'm not comfortable taking them because of that. I don't need lymphoma a third time. Like she said, with someone with my history, it's just like Russian roulette. Oh gosh. Yep, I take mine at night. Yep. Oh, there's so many. Like I said, I'm not an expert, and I certainly wouldn't want to say which one. I try to eat my magnesium in like pumpkin seeds. Orange juice has a lot of magnesium. I'm trying to think. Is it kale? Kale that has a lot of magnesium. But if I don't think I'm getting enough, the supplement I take is it's in a green bottle. Let me see if I can find it. I will tell you, start off slow with it if I were you, because it makes you go to the bathroom. I remember my doctor telling me that's one of the reasons they had me go on it because chemo causes constipation. Yay. And I had it terribly. Like, ooh, it was bad. So, yeah, it helps you go. So just make sure. Yes, the other way I've been using it. Sorry. Yes, I get magnesium flakes. It's so easy to make magnesium oil and it's so cheap. You get magnesium flakes, you add it to, I think it's 1 cup of magnesium flakes to 1 cup of water. I actually did a video on this on Bucket List Homestead about a year or two ago. You let it dissolve, and then once it's all done, you put it in a spray. I actually add it to my lotion. I have a natural tallow lotion, and I add it to that, and then I just add it into the bottom of my feet and the back of my calves. It also helps with Charlie horses, which I have experienced, like insanely painful Charlie horses, like to the point where they've lasted so long. David was getting ready to take me to the ER because we didn't think they were going to stop. Like full on, make me sick. I'm nauseous. I'm throwing up from the pain. It's horrible. Since I started doing the spray, I haven't had them. The lotion, have not had them. It's very easy. Yep, restless legs, because I do have that. They're awful. Yep, make magnesium spray. Absolutely, I do too. Let me see if I can find. Just a second. It wants a code. Why is everything got to have a code now? Oh, we just found out that we were hacked on our taxes on our Revenue Canada website. We just found that out. David had to re-sign all up because someone hacked him. Said that there was some information shared before they caught it all. And I'm like, well, isn't that just lovely? I got my magnesium. I think this is the brand I got, but I got mine at Walmart because it was a lot cheaper than this. And it lasts you forever. Like literally, because you need so little. Um, these are magnesium flakes. I'm pretty sure it's a, a is it a cup of magnesium flakes? I have to look it up. It's been a while because I made a huge batch of it. So, and that's it. Magnesium oil is so expensive and it's so easy to make. This is all it is. It's magnesium flakes to water. That is it. That is it. So yes, I have migraines, so it helps with migraines. Yeah, I can't remember when I made it. I can go find it. Give me a second. Yeah, it no, my doctor told me it was magnesium. It could be both. It could be both. But I have to watch my potassium because it makes me whoo um everything, my blood pressure drop, and everything. They had me on a potassium pill a few years ago and I got taken to the ER by ambulance. That was my first time. I've been in an ambulance way too many times. And It was my potassium. I didn't need those potassium pills. Yeah, it was bad for me. So let me see if I can find the video for you where I made it. That is Matt talking. Oh, there I am. I want. Oh, I was on the right spot. Lynn. YouTube Studio. There I am. Let me see if I can find this. I will say too, when you're first starting out with magnesium spray, you're going to want to dilute it a little bit because it will dry out your skin and flake off. It's great for restless legs. I made some for my mother. My mother has terrific restless legs, even worse than mine, and it's helped her a lot. A lot. Content. Oh, my new video is doing pretty okay over there. Videos. Let me see if I can filter this by title. Can I remember what I titled it? Nope. Can I filter? Let me see if I can find another filter. Darn it. Okay, let me try one more thing. Might even have been 2 years ago now. I've been using it for a long time. Aha. Canning. Elderberry syrup. That was cleaning products. Oh, I can't find it. What did I call that? Oh, if I find it, I will share it because I don't know what's gone. I can't remember what I titled that video, but here, I have it in my notes. How much? It's a half a cup of distilled water and a half a cup of warm water. Let it cool completely. Transfer to a glass spray bottle. So its measure is 1 to 1. That's why I did 1 cup and 1 cup because I wanted a big batch of it. For a standard batch, you need a half a cup of magnesium chloride flakes and half a cup of distilled water. Gently warm the distilled water. You don't want it hot to touch. You want it hot to touch, but not boiling. My water right out of my tap here on the well is insanely warm. So I don't have to boil it, but you just want it a little bit warm and it just helps it dissolve better. And once you cool, you pour it into a glass spray bottle and you can add it to lotion. You can add essential oils to that if you want. You could add a hydrating carrier oil like melted coconut oil or jojoba or almond oil, because it is drying to the skin. I will tell you that. My poor feet at the beginning looked horrible because I was doing it full on. So, yeah, don't apply it to newly shaved or broken skin because it will sting and it hurts. It might take you a little bit while to get used to it. So, like I said, I'm not an expert by any means. I can just tell you what I did. I would probably do every other day until you get used to it. And like I said, dilute it and then just build it up. But it has been amazing for me. Absolutely amazing. And I've fallen off the wagon using it because this time of year I'm not using lotion as much because I'm not as dry. So I need to go back to spraying it, putting it in the spray bottle and giving my feet and legs a quick spray just before I go to bed. So it might help me with my weight. I never really noticed a difference with the weight loss, but okay, let's test my tea that's been sitting here. Is it still hot? Jamie, I love this thing. It's still hot. It gets really hot. Ask me how I know, because I kind of burnt myself on it the other day. Leave it to me. So I'm just trying to think. Y'all gotta let me know what anybody been working on anything during this live, crocheting or working on any projects. Let me know. We're just about ready to wrap up. My stomach is just telling me, feed me something. It's hard for me to eat first thing in the morning. I'll wake up and have my tea, but I don't always wake up and want to eat right away. Or I just get too busy and then don't have time. And the next thing I know, it's lunchtime. I got to decide what I might be doing for lunch. Oh, I can't wait to have spaghetti tonight. And best thing is, it was a freezer meal. I already had the meatballs already done. Shh, I'm working. Yeah, the freezer meals. I just took them out, took the meatballs out of the freezer, plopped them in my sauce, added some sausage, and put her in the crock pot. I love those meals. Love, love, love those meals. I think I'm going to stop here because I need to check something. Yeah, I'm going to stop there because I need to check something. Just had my dinner, now back to sock knitting. Okay. Socks and me I can do one, and then the second one never seems to look the same. I've been making dishcloths. Wonderful. I got to make some more of them. Oh, my back is bugging me because of the way I'm sitting. I think I'm going to do a little more pedaling while we're sitting here. Oh, and I can even drink my tea. I'm trying to think. I do have a schedule for lives for the next little bit. I need to actually schedule them so I can get them up. Next week's already got a topic. I need to bring Linda back on. We always seem to have a good time. I am looking. I need to make things for the market, but I'm procrastinating. I hear ya. I have some more things to upload to Etsy. I did get my candy mats uploaded last week. So, because I had people asking me about them on my bucket list homestead page. Do you have candy mats? I'm like, yes, they're coming. So I finally got them uploaded. It's so much to upload and it's so much work. And it's not that I don't mind work. I just find Etsy doesn't always make it the easiest, especially for me here in Canada. It's just so hard. I have it in my cart. I was waiting to see if anything else was on sale this week that's in my cart. And nothing I wanted was on sale. So I might wait until next week and see if there's a sale next week, because I really need some of this yarn, but I would hate to buy it and then find it go out on sale next week. That would drive me crazy. Oh, yes, Linda will be back. Linda's going to be going lives too, I think on Thursdays, she said. Linda, if you're still in the chat, let me know. But I think she said she was going to start trying to do Thursdays. Oh, thank you. I am making a dino. I can actually put, I can put a link to my other channel in here for those of you who'd like to know. My new video just came out yesterday for that channel, and my husband's in that one. So, when he retires, he's probably going to be in more of my videos on that channel. There it is. No, what we want is, where's my share? Where's the share for this channel? Oh, here. I will just share the latest video. How's that? Shameless plug. Here's my other channel. Oh, candy mat. It's a cotton mat that I make, or you can use it as a dish drying mat too. I use them for both. And I just like to put my jars when they come out of the canner onto a mat. I have a wooden table I put them on, so I don't have to worry about the shock as bad as some people. But if you have like marble, if you have a cold metal, it's not good. You need to have a, my brain's going faster than my mouth. When you are canning and you take your jars out of your canner, you should have a barrier between your table and your jars to keep them from setting shock and exploding or cracking or whatnot. So I, a couple of years ago, made some canning mats for myself because that's who I am. And I have a lot of canning friends who end up loving them. And I made some for them, and then I started selling them. And then people were asking me on my Bucket List Homestead channel, Lynn, do you make that mat? Do you sell them? Yes. So I put a bunch up on my Etsy. So that's what they are. They're just a mat made out of cotton. Next Thursday. Okay, Linda's starting next Thursday. I did my own. I can certainly show you how I did them. They're not that hard. I used what I call my farmhouse stitch that I don't think, I mean, I kind of call it my own. I don't know if it's any, but that's the stitch I use anyway. Love her channel. Yep, that is the question and answer video that David and I just did. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what that is. Thank you. I don't, 350 gems. Does anybody know what this is? Because I don't know. Thank you. I just wish I knew what it was. Somebody was asking about this last week on Linda's Live, what the gems meant, and I didn't know then. Oh, thank you. I have never tried canning. Love canning. Love, love, love canning. Is there another one new this week beside the cotton? I haven't, let me go see if there's anything from Premier, because they do send us, I probably can't tell you what it is, but they do send us. I'm not seeing anything, just the cotton yarn. Just the cotton yarn is the last thing I saw. So I will certainly let you all know if a new one's coming. Exciting new yarn. Hello, Dale. Thanks for coming in. I mean, and like I said, you can absolutely use them for dish mats, which I do. I've made them for dish mats too because they're cotton, so they're great. So I originally started out doing them because I had a lot of scrap cotton, and I'm like, what can I do? And I just made a great big giant one with all my scrap cotton. It's quite the colors. I love it. It's a big one though. So I use it for dish drying mat now more than canning, and I use my smaller ones I've made myself for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I can't give up on Premier. Come on. It's the same. Parfait extra large, the eyelash, Parfait plush, cotton sprout, Parfait chunky, cotton sprout, afternoon cotton, anti-pilling, everyday worsted luster, which I love. It is one of my favorite yarns. Absolutely love this yarn. I love it. I still wish they bring back Puzzle Shimmer, but this yarn, let me see, share screen. I love this yarn, this luster. If y'all are wondering about it, I can honestly tell you it is one of my favorites. I have the pink, and it is a baby pink. I would absolutely call it a baby pink. It's a beautiful pink. I have the chartreuse, which is really pretty. I have the aqua, which is just gorgeous. I do have some of the white. I have the really red, which is really nice Christmas red, really nice, traditional. I have the carrot, which is a nice orange, and I have the treetop, and I think I got some of the cobalt. I'm trying to remember. I don't have any of the purple. I don't have any of the magenta. Parchment. I would like to get some parchment, I think. Yeah. So I love this yarn. It's lovely to work with. It feels great in your hands. You can't feel that little bit of glitter that's in there. It washes up really nice, anti-pilling. It's lovely. I wholeheartedly recommend this yarn. Absolutely. Yeah, it's exactly why. Even Mary Maxim sells it too, and they didn't have it on sale. Or they did, but their sale price was even higher than Premier's regular price, so I didn't get it. Oh, nice. Nice. It's it's not it's not shiny. Let me get a skein of it. Hold on. Dun dun dun. Where do I have some? Um, you're not luster. You're not luster. You're not luster. One of you is going to be luster. Okay. All my projects I've been working on. Oh. I have a little bit. It's not in the skein anymore. So this is the treetop. Okay. So hopefully, sorry, it's a mess. I was using it. You can see it's not shiny, and it feels so soft. It's lovely to work with. I love it when I'm working with this. Wasn't splitty. You can't feel this glitter at all in there. And it's just got like a little bit of a, a shimmer when the light hits it a little bit from that silver that's in this. But it's so nice. I can't, I wish I had better words to describe it, but it truly is one of my favorite yarns. And I have a lot of sparkling yarns. I should do a comparison on all the sparkling yarns I have and it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. Absolutely. I still have it in my cart. Yeah, I have ombre in my cart. It's not glitter. Yeah, it's a is it 1% rayon, or they call it something else? I don't have my labels on this one. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. The baby pink is really nice. It's a nice soft pink. I'm primarily making a lot of stockings, Christmas stockings to put up on Etsy with it. The orange, I'm going to wrap this up while we're here, or this is going to be a mess. The orange, I made my pumpkin hat out of one, and I use this as the stem. Speaking of pumpkin hats, I have decided, if you all didn't know, I talked about this, I am going to be doing my own crochet along. I've had a lot of people ask, and I've decided to do one, and to do my first one and to make it easy, I'm going to show how I make my pumpkin hats. And I think I figured it out into 3 parts. Yes, I'm going to do it in 3 videos. We're going to be doing that in September. So that way it gives you time to make some for Halloween or fall. And yeah, it's so that will be my first crochet along. And if it goes well, I have another one I'm potentially working on, but that might not be till after the holidays. I always say sparkle sparkle whenever. I love the sparkle yarns, especially for the holidays. I like Premier Shimmer. I like their basic shimmer. It's a nice basic shimmer yarn, doesn't cost a lot, and it does not have a bad feel to it either. I like Mary Maxim Starlight Sparkle. That's a nice one. Bernat has one that's sparkly. I like theirs. Red Heart. There's so many. For the most part, I haven't had any problems. There was one I didn't like. Who was it? Oh man, I have got to mess with this. We might, you know what? I'm saying that I can't handle this. I will ask my husband very kindly to do that because he is the yarn untangler whisperer. There's one I didn't like. It did not feel good. It was scratchy. I can see the label. It's very thin. It had a lady on the label. What was that one called? I don't even think they make that one anymore. I think you used to be able to get through Mary Maxim, but I don't even think they make it anymore. Okay, who's messaging me? Let me make sure it's nothing important. No. Oh. Okay, somebody's sharing me a cinnamon roll recipe. Okay, hold on. Hi, Lynn. I just glanced at YouTube and saw you with that yarn tangle, so I had to pop in and see what's going on. Yeah, I was just showing the luster yarn, and I don't want to deal with that. So, hi, Michelle. I haven't tried it. I do have a cart with it in it right now because I do want to try it, the Be Sparkly, so I can give you my opinion. But the shipping to me in Canada is awful for them. And it's funny because they keep sending me a code. Buy this now. We see this in your cart. Here's a free code for free shipping. And I try to use it and then it tells me I can't. It's not available to me. And they've literally sent me the code 3 times now, telling me to purchase my cart and they'll give me free shipping. And I try and they won't let me use it. So it's like, please stop sending me the code if it's no good for me. So I do want to get it. I think I'll probably buy it. I'm probably going to buy it near the end of the week. Just waiting for payday. So I think I want to try it. There's a couple and I have in my cart that I want to try. I'm doing a comparison video for several different yarns coming out in August and September. And Hirschner has some that I want to try to add to it. So I probably am just going to bite the bullet and pay the shipping. So, and then I can hopefully answer your question on what I think of it. 94% anti-pilling acrylic, 6% rayon. Yes, that's what that luster is. Woohoo, I caught a live. Hello, Morgan. Thank you so much for coming in. I don't think we're going to be on too much longer because my stomach is telling me it needs to be fed. I do have to ask if any of you have tried the raffia yarn at Premier right here, and also the ribbon yarn, especially the ribbon yarn. I've been very interested in the ribbon yarn. So the raffia, what is this made of? The raffia yarn is cellulose rayon. Okay. So have any of you tried this? What do you think of it? Let me know. I'm just going to put it up here. Hold on. This one. Has anyone tried this? Raffia? I'm really interested in trying it because I'm thinking bags and baskets. I'm wondering what this would be like. Yeah, I see he talked about the ribbon and he talked about it for like rugs and baskets, particularly, which what I'm thinking. And I'll tell you, because the bags and the baskets I like to make, the yarn I make them out of is very pricey. Very pricey. I would have to charge $40 to $50 for one of these bags if I were to sell them. Because, and I'm not making a lot off of them because the yarn, sorry, I have to sell them for more than that because the yarn alone cost me close to 30 to make one of the bags. So I'm like, wow, I wonder if the ribbon yarn or the raffia yarn would be better. I think it will be cheaper. I think it will be cheaper. And maybe it won't be cheaper, but I think it will be. Because it's a Bernat yarn, and Bernat has gone insane with their pricing. Insane. Like, am I the only one who thinks they've gone insane with their pricing? I mean, look at that Bernat Harmony. That is cuckoo crazy expensive. Like, really crazy. I'm just sorry. A bunch of people are watching my Q&A video. I have never used ribbon yarn. No idea how. Like I said, you could use ribbon yarn. Definitely is more for your rugs or baskets or bags, I think. Susan at Carpool Crochet just did a Herschel Sparkle yarn. Oh, okay. I have knit with ribbon yarn, but not crochet. Okay. Is that supposed to be raffia, Linda? Okay. I bought some. I haven't actually, I heard people spritz it with water when using it, so I'd love to know if anyone has used it. The raffia yarn? Okay. Well, let's go look at the ribbon yarn. So raffia, so you get 131 yards. It's considered a bulky. Sturdy yet feather-light raffia puts the fun in functional. Natural fibers offer a gently textured papery feel and smooth tape-like construction. Because that's what I'm thinking, because like I've used raffia in like other craft projects, but I didn't know if this was like that because, all right, let's go look at the ribbon. Ribbon. Hello, ribbon yarn. There we go. So here is the ribbon yarn. Oh, they've only got white left. Are they not making this anymore? Is this going to be discontinued? I'm looking. It doesn't say anything about, I know it was on sale. And they're showing it as a lot of bags, rugs, bags, baskets. Maybe I should have ordered some of this when it was on their sale. It doesn't say anything about them going to be, oh, you guys probably can't even see it, can you? Oh, was I there? Could you see it? It doesn't say anything about being discontinued, and usually it will right here. 65% cotton, 35% polyester. I think Amazon was just here. So this one I'm really anxious to try because it looks like t-shirt yarn, and y'all know, if y'all saw my Bernat Fab yarn review, Lynn did not like that. That hurt Lynn, and it hurt my heart because I loved the pattern on that, but I could not use it. Well, this is a super bulky weight. This is probably going to be the same. I don't think I could use this. I'm worried it's going to be the same as that Fab yarn. You need to use a 12 millimeter hook, or sorry, 10 millimeter hook or N15. See, this is why my little chart comes in handy. I don't know. Is it only 65 yards? I didn't even see that. Oh my goodness, 65 yards. No, that's at $6. That won't be cheaper. That won't be cheaper. Yeah, I know it was cheap during the summer sale, and I thought about getting it, but I'm worried it's going to be more like that Fab yarn that I just don't like. Yeah, yeah, okay. Darn, I think it's going to be too much like that. That's what I'm worried about. I could have just ordered one to check on it, but okay. So we're just going to wrap things up. So to wrap everything up, everybody, here is the link to my crochet planner. QR code. It is free, 100% free. It is just a big thank you for all of you for watching, and I hope it helps you, make your crocheting a little bit easier. Here is the link. If the QR code is not working or you don't want to scan, there's the link. Pop up. That's the link for the planner right there. If you would like to download it, definitely would like to hear your thoughts on what you think about it. If you start using it, I would love to know. You can always share in the community post. Continue sharing over there. I love seeing you guys' makes, what you're making. It's so much fun. And you're all so talented. Like, holy cow. By the way, Creative Grandma's announced the contest today, all of the entries. It looks like they got 125. There's no way I'm winning. There are way too many nicer things than me. My goodness, there are so many creative people in this community. Wow, like blew me away with what they've done. Stunning, absolutely stunning things. So if you want to go over and watch that, and you just have to vote through the Google app that she shared in her description on who you want to vote for. They're beautiful. Lots of beautiful things. Also, I gotta go look at that. I don't know what that is. Sorry, something just came up. For those of you who were asking, yes, I finally have a P.O. box. If you'd love to send snail mail, a card, or a letter, I love getting them, and I will be sharing them. I'm going to be displaying them somehow very soon, so you'll see them in lives where I'm going to be displaying them, so you probably have a good idea where I'm putting them. And the P.O. box is going to be in the description in all my videos going forward. So that's it, friends. Thank you for joining me while I rambled on here today for a little over 2 hours. Go check out the crochet planner. I really think it's going to help you. It's been helping me. And we will see you all next Wednesday live. And there's a new video out Friday. So thank you, friends, for joining me. Take care, everyone. Have a great week and a great weekend. We'll see you soon.